G'day everyone, Buddy here. Having a look at these chain and sprockets. Let's have a look at this front sprocket. As you can see there, you can see the hook on the teeth there. Quite badly worn, that one there. So that definitely needs replacing. Chain, if you listen to it, it's got a bit of a rattle. And if, I don't know how well you can see that, but if I try to get in there nice and close, you'll see when I push on those center parts of the chain, see they're really loose and floppy. So that's chain's absolutely stuffed, and you can see the teeth on the rear sprocket, they're very thin. Once again, got that kind of that hook shape on there, so that rear sprocket's stuffed as well. So what I'm going to do today is change the chain and the sprockets, front and rear sprocket. You change one, change everything. If your chain's stuffed and you're going to put a new chain on there, change your sprockets. If you need to do the front or rear sprocket, don't change one or the other. It's chain and sprockets. Always do everything. Worn chain will wear new sprockets. New sprockets will be worn by an old chain. So you change one, change everything. All right, let's have a look at it, get into it. Okay, I've got my new chain and sprockets down here. So I'm running the same ratio, I'm pretty happy with that. So got a hybrid rear sprocket, so aluminium in the middle, but steel on the outer, makes them last a bit longer. New front steel sprocket, new chain, and we'll fit those up. First thing I'll do, basically undo your rear axle nut, pop your rear axle out, pull your back wheel off. So next thing we're going to do, once you've got the wheel off, is remove these 6 Torx bits. So they're a torque number 45. Undo those, take the sprocket off, put the new one on. Bit of Loctite, so 243 blue Loctite. We'll use that to put the bolts back in. We'll do it nice and tight, and that's it, done. All right, let's have a look at it. So next thing we'll need to do, now that we've got the sprocket done on the rear wheel, is we'll need to take this sprocket off and the chain off. So this sprocket is a circlip there. Undo that, pull the sprocket off. Chain, you can either cut them or grind the pins out, or if you can find the joining link, basically you can pop it out by using the joining link. You'll see where the joining link is positioned on this. I'm going to show you a little trick a little bit later on when I put the new chain on where to and how to position that. So it was good I didn't have to take the case saver off to get to the front sprocket, so you saw that, that was pretty good. Pretty quick and pretty easy. Use the joining link, pop that out. Don't keep those joining links, just, you know, they're like $5. Throw them in the bin. Don't hang on and go, oh, just in case it's spare. Just throw it in the bin. It's worn, it's stuffed, get rid of it. When you're doing this, if you're doing this on the ground like I've just done it, your disc is going to be rubbing against the concrete or whatever you're doing it on. So the best thing for you to do is go inside, grab one of those really good bath towels that you got for a wedding present or something like that. You know, one of the really nice fleecy ones, and you're saving it for a special occasion. This is that special occasion. Grab one of those bath towels. Don't worry about your partner. Just don't even tell them. It's better to seek forgiveness than ask permission. Just grab it and use it. Put that on the ground so it doesn't wreck your disc. All I'm going to do now is bang this back wheel back in. Do the axle up nice and loosely. So you can see wheels back in place. I've adjusted the chain adjusters all the way in, so the wheel's as far forward as it can go. So basically now what I'll do is I just run through the chain, sort out how long I want it, cut it, join it. So as you can see now, I've cut the chain. You got to make sure you cut it on the right spot. That's on one of the raised spots on the chain, so you can fit your joining link in. If you cut it in the wrong spot, you just can't join the chain. Simple as that. All right. Inside this little packet, you will find joining links. So we'll just do that. Open it up there. You'll find cover plate. You'll find the actual joining link with your O-rings, and you'll find your grease and your clip. So this grease, this chain grease, basically you want to get this all over your O-rings, mostly over your pins, and put some inside these holes. So you want to get the grease inside these holes and over the pins and over your O-rings as well. Then basically what a lot of people do is they slide the joining link from the back through to the front and put the clip on the front. And that'll work and that's okay. But as this chain's spinning around, if something catches on this side of the chain when you're up against a rock or logs or anything like that, it could push that joining link off. What I'm going to do is I'm going to push it in that way. So the joining link's on the inside where it's less likely to hit on anything as I'm riding around. You've also got to make sure that the clip faces the direction that it's going. So the round end is in direction of travel, not the open end. That way, if it goes that way, if it gets caught on something, it's just going to flick this off. So that needs to be that way. So I'll put it on the inside facing that way with the open end forcing away from direction of travel. And then that's pretty much it. We'll tension him up and we're done. So as you can probably see, you can see that joining link is on now, and the clip's on the inside, so it's less likely to catch on things. And you can see the closed end is in the direction of travel of the chain, so it shouldn't flick off or anything like that. But having on the inside is definitely better, less likely to catch on things and get sort of ripped off or anything like that. That's our chain on and joint. Clip being on the inside, like I said, just helps stops it from catching on anything, so that yeah, doesn't fling off or get caught on anything. Now it's just time to tension the chain up. Finished. There you go, chain and sprocket's done. Just make sure, when you fit this circlip, you make sure that this is sitting in place correctly. Same with the joining link, make sure that's in correctly. Good tension on the chain. As you can see, I sort of weight the bike, put as much weight on as I can on there, and then check the tension. So under load, I know it's not going to be over tight. That's it, chain and sprocket's done. All right, thanks for watching everyone. Ride well, see you out on the tracks.